Hey everybody, it's episode 13. Watch yourself. It's the 13th. It's Friday the 13th. It's season 6 of Charmed. And last time, something I noticed in editing, I was so touched by Leo's gift, that he'd found the charm bracelet, that I missed what he wrote in the note for her. It's the exact same thing, always. As way back in, remember season 2? Oh, so sweet. So sweet. And really, I don't know. It was a great way to end that episode, because we'd had a kind of a goofy episode with her and the perfect guy. Who was fine. It's fine for one episode. And he seemed perfectly fine with his existence. At least they didn't get a real person or enchant a real person to be her perfect guy, because that would have been all sorts of wrong, and in the other half of the episode, Chris finally told them that, hey look, Wyatt kind of goes evil in the future and I'm here to stop that. And we also had some meditation on the bridge, which is my favorite part of this season, my favorite location, just on top of the Golden Gate Bridge for no reason. Because it helps Leo to concentrate and focus, and he can hear the universe from up here because it's so peaceful and tranquil. How about on top of a mountain with nature? Maybe he likes to look at the traffic, below, or maybe he's just making sure Piper doesn't make it vanish. He's just like, I'm going to stay here. Loads of people died in that episode where Piper just made it disappear, so I'm protecting it. I'm protecting this damn bridge. Right. So this one is called Used Karma. So we'll see what kind of karmic stuff happens. We all know what karma is, but I don't know what used karma. I don't know how those two words sort of connect to each other. Like what, we've used up our karma, and now that's not a good. It's not neither good nor bad. You can have good karma or bad karma. I guess we'll watch it. We'll find out.
Okay,
Ooh.
this has been really fun.
Hey, they're here. Jason and Richard.
I just think that we don't get to see enough of each other, that's all.
Might be a little longer too, seeing as we're off to Paris in the morning.
Oh, I'm posting it straight away. Phoebe, have you got something to say to Jason? Everybody at this table knows about magic except for Jason. 1, she could tell him about magic. 2, she could break up with him right now, this second. 3, she could tell him she wants him to. She would rather. He just mentioned Paris. She would rather him not jet off to every single place on Earth. And how about we just live in San Francisco for a while and stop jet setting everywhere? That's the most likely, I think. But I see Jason's grown his hair out a bit. Actually, I think Phoebe's starting to grow her hair out as well.
Yeah, about that, wasn't there something you really wanted to say about...
Say it.
You must have great business karma.
Oh, karma?
Business
I don't believe in that stuff.
Karma.
You reap what you sow.
Great. Fabulous. Anyway, Phoebe.
All right. Jason, there is something that I want to share. A toast.
Oh no. To what? To karma?
Toast to your new merger.
To magic? Hey Richard, no magic at the table, please.
Am I missing something?
What do you want, a drum roll?
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
You've been putting this off for too long. You have to tell him you're a witch. You've probably been caught almost like 1,000,000 times. You can't keep taking that risk.
Well, her power isn't too obvious.
I think that you have a big problem with avoiding conflict, and one day Missy It is going to come back and bite you in the ass.
She's getting a little antsy in there.
And
Yeah.
you, what is it with this whole karma thing? You're supposed to be making it easier for her.
Whoop!
Piper's under attack. She needs your help fast.
Under
Stay
attack.
away, Laura. Great. Keep Jason occupied.
See you later.
Leo, what are you doing here?
Just bringing dessert. You want some?
Came in the back door.
Crap.
Look, every time I hit 1, 2 more show up.
Oh no.
Okay, back up.
How do we solve that?
Hey, boys!
Oh! Wait, what?
Okay, new plan. Blast and then bail.
Hey, Phoebe, what's taking you so long?
Hey, am I having a stroke? Since when can Phoebe just bounce people's... But since when can she do that? Since when can she do that? Am I losing my mind? Okay, so I just checked with the source. You know who you are. It's Luke. Luke is the source. And he explained to me that, hey, remember they did a thing where Phoebe, because she has this super empathic power now, you know, and apparently she used it in there was so much going on in that. Remember the soul selling, where we were saving that guy's soul? Remember when they beamed in at the end and sort of start taking out demons left and right, and I was like, geez, they're not even trying. They're just like, yep, you're dead, you over there, you're dead. They were just casually doing it. Apparently Phoebe was doing her reflecting in that episode too. Anyway, that scene was just weird, where she's like, she steps out on her own and does it. Anyway, it caught me totally by surprise. It felt like a Prue thing. It felt like Prue's power. You know, where she would, and then like that. Anyway, I assume, forget about all that. I assume that this episode is going to be about Jason finding out. And I also assume that there's going to be some sort of karma thing involved in his story. Because Richard has brought up karma, and there's been a talk of karma, and the episode title is Karma. But at the end, Jason is either going to find out and be okay with it, find out and leave, or, you know, we've done all those stories before, people finding out, or maybe we don't tell him. Maybe he just flies off to Paris. We never see him again. With Elise, they've been having a secret illicit affair because they both own the same office.
Where'd they go?
Must be an emergency.
It's always some emergency. What's going on?
Oh, surprise! Surprise! That's one way to find out, isn't it? He'll wake up and they'll be like, it was just a dream, Jason. Just a dream. Whoop. You standing up there, Leo? Chris? It went well then, did it? Just speeding off, screeching tires.
I've never seen him like that. He looked at me like he had no idea who I was. Why didn't I just tell him? And no, I told you so's.
The good news is, it's out in the open now.
Yeah, he knows.
And, you know, you guys have no more secrets.
Exactly.
Food's away, table's cleared. Is there anything else I can do?
You didn't use magic, did you?
Thank you.
Sorry about what happened.
It's not your fault.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it is.
What do you mean?
Why? Did you shove Jason into the kitchen?
No, my karma did.
Your karma?
Yes, I'm convinced I'm carrying around the burden of my family's karma.
He's got a curse.
You live a double life with your boyfriend, and you pay the price. If anyone's karma made this happen, it's mine.
Right.
What? And it just happened the night I was here. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Hey, buddy.
Leo, no.
What is it? What, my grandmother's quilt?
Her red quilt, the color of anger and violence and all things bad.
I used that quilt.
Well, you can have it back. Did you turn off the Serenity Mozart CD?
Piper, don't you think you're overreacting a little bit?
There is no such thing as overreacting when it comes to the future of our child.
Hey, can I just say just a little bit? I know I'm posing this prematurely, but it feels like they're arguing like a couple, doesn't it? It feels like a normal husband, wife, baby conversation here. I've paused it way too early to even say that, but there's something nice about it. Even though they're completely on opposite sides. there's a closeness to the interaction rather than I'll wait till you leave the room and then I'll take that blanket off and I'll put it on and then I'll turn on the music. Do you know?
Which is why you were gonna take him up to the elders so he's safe while we figure out how to deal with the swarm demons.
Okay.
Maybe you can help me cast a spell.
There's an aura cleanse, a chakra cleanse, but no karma cleanse.
Damn it.
They are distant relatives of Kazis and vampires, which means they come from a hive. Did you even read this?
They don't even get a picture.
Says you have to kill the king to kill the hive,
king one.
which requires a power of 3 spell.
Why don't we just track the leader down? You and I. That way Phoebe and Jason can have a little bit of time alone, yeah?
Well, what if the swarm attacks before...
Hey, can I orb you anywhere?
No, it's okay.
He is so doing a spell
See you soon.
right here. Look at all these potions and stuff. You're just leaving him here with all the magic in the attic? Are you kidding me?
Stay away.
We need to talk.
No. This is
It's a good
so
thing.
beyond. This is so beyond my reality. I'm just still trying to figure out how you could. 15 months. I didn't know.
I
15.
wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. And you know now, so can we talk about this, please?
Oh, okay, fine. Let's talk. Okay, what about that funny-looking little cousin of yours, cousin Seamus? What the hell was he? One of the 7 dwarves?
He was a leprechaun.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to find out like this, believe me.
I have to concentrate. I'm speaking in front of 100 shareholders
Oh,
celebrating
jeez.
the second biggest French media merger of the decade. I need to focus.
It's a few days. And then you can have a conversation.
Is this starting to look familiar? Are we?
Going around in circles?
There's our footprints.
Let's just orb home.
Why are you in such a rush to go home all of a sudden?
It's Richard. Anytime he's alone for too long, bad things start to happen.
We left him in with all the potions. Oh no. Why? Well, aura cleansing sounds about right.
Cleanse brackish karma of debris from dark to light. Sweep history.
Is anybody else going to be affected by this? Look at this shot. We went into outer space. Now you've done it, Richard.
Hello, anybody home?
Oh, Phoebe, you're going to get caught in this whirlpool of karma. What the hell is this? Whoa.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Oh, she can speak French. Maybe she can help with that merger.
What happened here?
Bonjour!
Ooh la la.
What the heck are you wearing?
Oh, just a little something to help me win my boyfriend back.
I guess it didn't go so good with Jason last night.
No. Je ne sais pas pourquoi.
Yeah.
Since when do you speak freedom, Frey?
I don't know, actually. It's kind of weird,
Oh.
considering I hate the French.
Hey?
That line hasn't dated well, has it? Oh, that was... Oh. Freedom fries. Oh. That has not dated well. That has not dated well at all.
See, we kind of need the power of 3 for a vanquish, you know, to save
get the
your
king.
nephew's future and all.
Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, but we need you.
Please tell me she didn't.
Cast a spell on herself? I think she did.
Is that the king?
I can feel their pain. Remember, this is going to hurt me much more than it hurts you.
I doubt it.
It's time to bring the fight to them! Let the charmed ones feel our pain!
Yeah.
I'm confused. How does cleansing her aura get Jason back?
Richard, come on.
Phoebe didn't cast a spell, Richard did.
Yeah.
Richard wants Jason back?
You go get Phoebe, I'll go get Richard.
But what if he's infected too?
Well, I'll save him, and then I'll kill him.
How you feeling, buddy?
Cast any spells lately?
No?
Yes.
All right, yeah, one. It didn't work, though.
Okay, then how do you explain my sister suddenly walking around like she's in the nudie version of Les Mis?
I don't know. I don't know why it affected her, not me.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about us.
You just wanted to be normal again, you know?
I don't want my past to hurt you.
Yeah.
How can you be with a guy that's got a problem with the very thing you're all about?
She has been having doubts about it.
I have an idea. I have a potion that'll help Phoebe.
Yeah, potion. More magic.
No more magic.
How are we gonna fix it though?
Hey, bro.
Richard.
Who is this?
How the hell have you been?
Are they brothers?
Good, good. You know.
I'm doing pro bono now.
A do-gooder.
You still seeing Paige?
Absolutely. I can't imagine life without her. Listen, I've been going through some of the old potion books just for the hell of it, and I can't find that one Dad used to use to banish spirits.
I thought we both agreed not to mess with that stuff anymore.
I'm not. Save the speech. Can you help me or not?
Why? What'd you do?
Nothing.
He's like a
People
junkie.
hurt. You need.
Damn it, Steve. Can you help me or not?
Come on, Steve. I know you're a hotshot lawyer now, or whatever.
Please.
Just one more hit.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for you. Tissue.
Look,
He has to concentrate. Phoebe,
Very, very bad girl. Please let me make it up to you.
he's extra.
I don't think so. I need to keep a clear head if that's at all possible.
You pig. Quel est ton problème? Fille de pute.
You're crazy.
You think you could just walk away from me?
Uh-oh.
You think I'm crazy? You think this is crazy? Just wait.
Oh no. Don't mess this up.
And that is why this merger is essential if we want to grow as a company.
And now I'd like to finish the speech and go away quickly. Can we undo everything that Phoebe's just about to do? Can we undo it? Hey, maybe they'll just think it's part of the show. That guy doesn't mind.
You rejected me.
Oh no.
Phoebe, you can't do this.
Oh no? Pourquoi pas? Watch me. Curses on this merger.
Why are they trying to catch it? Why, who are these people? Oh no.
Stop this.
You let go of me.
Are you trying to ruin me?
Oh, that's just the hors d'oeuvre.
Hey, Piper? Can we undo this? Piper, do you have a spell for undoing an episode? I would like to undo this one.
Leo!
Maybe you can turn back time so he never finds out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why is Phoebe frozen?
It's not Phoebe.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Long story.
Yeah, because she shouldn't be, because it doesn't work on witches, but yeah, she's been in, like a ghost has gone into her. A karmic ghost. And we need to sort it all out before we can... How did Piper know where to go? How did she get there so fast? Hey, I was looking for this episode, the one where we dealt with Richard and his issues. I was also looking kind of for an episode where Jason and Phoebe resolved theirs, so we're kind of combining these two stories together. But it's gone crazy with Phoebe's one and with Richard's one. They're kind of all mixed together. And don't forget, the king of the duplicative demons is coming. There's like 16 of them on their way. I don't know, to the manor? I don't know.
Sit down and put this on.
And Phoebe's not our only problem. That entire auditorium saw her use magic.
Sprinkle the dust.
Famous female spies. Mata Hari.
Ooh.
Wasn't she one of the Bond girls?
Says here Mata Hari was convicted by French officials and executed by a firing squad.
That's her. That's the one.
Enough!
Where are you going?
Where is she going? I love the way we could just freeze her.
Look, it's 2 against 1, and you are not going any.
Oh, 3 against 2.
Why am I always the one getting hit?
Take her!
Oh, we're taking Phoebe. Okay.
Oh.
That kind of consolidates our problems.
We were lucky to grab one and get away.
Oh, luck had nothing to do with it. I saved your butts back there. If you help me, I'll help you.
I'm not one to fall for tricks.
This isn't a trick. Hands off me.
And what is it that you suggest?
Well, I was hoping that you could help me create some bad karma for them.
Uh-oh.
By, I don't know, maybe killing an innocent?
Who did you have in mind?
Jason!
Jason.
Go to Paris, quickly.
Listen, I gotta give a press conference to try to salvage what's left of my reputation.
Don't go.
Do you know how it feels to have the woman you love lie to you? To turn your one shining moment into chaos and to strip in front of a packed auditorium?
He sort of, well, not that last part.
Please, the moment you see Phoebe, you throw this at her, she'll be back to normal. I promise.
Wait a second. What is that?
It's a potion.
It's a potion.
Get out of here.
The only way to fix this is to use this on Phoebe.
Just throw it at her.
If you love her, you'll do it.
By the way, just a little note on potions. It's a good thing they don't make the glass more resistant to breakage. Imagine if you threw the potion and it didn't break, like it was just still inside the little glass bottle. They're like, damn it. Maybe it's a magical bottle that's, you know, it's like a grenade or something. It just goes off when you throw it, no matter what. And it's not actually glass or anything. Because otherwise you'd have to uncork it or unscrew it and then like throw the liquid at people, and that'd be all sorts of awkward. Richard came to Jason with this? I guess he thinks Jason can get close to Phoebe. Well, he might not be able to, and he knows that Paige won't like that he's gone behind her back to do the magic, to find the magic to help. But if I was Paige, look, I know Richard apparently has a problem with magic, but if he has a solution to the Phoebe problem, maybe listen to him and take it, and then have the conversation later about where your relationship's going and how magic plays into it and all that. Instead of going, no, under absolutely no circumstances are we using magic to get out of this.
Maybe we should just focus on how to save Phoebe.
Well, we could storm the hive, but then again, she'd probably just help them stop us.
Well, I think that's why we need to figure out why she's using Phoebe before it's too late.
Which brings us back to Matahari's revenge.
Yeah, I'm confused about it all.
Hey, please tell us. It's me. Hey, listen up, folks. I'll answer everything at the press conference. Do me a favor and hold your questions until then.
Hello, Jason.
I've had enough.
Uh-oh.
I always get my man.
Did he even take that potion? Might he have it on him?
Such a sweet man. Such a horrible way to die.
I get it. You're trying to teach me a lesson. I get it.
No lesson. I just don't like being betrayed.
Well, what about him? Won't he betray you?
Absolutely. That guy would definitely betray.
Richard was right.
Yeah.
Who?
Enough!
Can we please get on with this?
Ready?
Aim! Oh, he does have it.
Aim!
Throw it. Can she help? Reflect.
Fire!
Oh, good thing we set that up earlier in the episode. Otherwise, I'd be super confused right now.
Demon swarm that serves as one, vanquish him from which they come.
We should just always stay together. Always stay together. Never split up.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
How did you get rid of Matahari's karma?
Where'd you get the potion from?
I got it from Richard. He said it would be the only thing that might save you.
Richard.
He saved Jason's life. Richard actually saved Jason's life. Oh, look at him. He's like a drug addict. Now that he's had a taste of magic. Oh, he's evil incarnate now. Look at the lightning.
You know as well as I do that was not the last threat.
And you'll take care of them too.
He's grown up.
Especially now
this
that
kid.
we know what can happen.
I just don't understand how someone so sweet could possibly turn
He can't turn
so
evil.
bad.
No way.
I don't believe he will. We just have to have faith.
Jason! I want to talk to the press. I want to tell them everything.
Right, what are you gonna do? Tell him you're a witch? That'll make the headlines.
Know that I can't let you take the fall for this. I am so sorry.
Don't. Remember, you saved me.
Yeah, but that was after I tried to kill you.
Well, there was that.
If I could do it all again, I would tell you the truth.
I was so wrapped up in my career and dragging you around the world, I never gave you a chance.
So, what do we do now?
I don't know. Maybe we should just
Take it day to day.
both take some time.
Oh, no, don't say that.
They're waiting for me.
You might lose the merger.
I've lost worse.
We just need a few days apart. We'll be fine by the next episode. Or we're breaking up. One of those. It's always more dramatic in the rain. What happened? What happened? Explain yourself. You didn't do anything. A crazy lady came in and caused havoc. The end. Merger complete. So that was Used Karma. Jason finally knows the truth and he seems okay with it. Although the episode, it was one of those crazy halves of the episode where one of the three gets possessed or changed or turned or is not quite themselves, and it went wrong. It went really, really badly wrong. And we didn't undo it at the end. We didn't take his memory at the end. We didn't fix the problem. She didn't get to talk to them, or there was no spell to fix it. But it seems okay. It seems kind of healthy between them now. And I think we can build on that if they stay with these two together. We've a strong foundation now. There's no secrets anymore. Kind of the opposite with Paige and Richard, where that story is going. But we'll get to that in a second. Speaking of wholesome things and things on a stronger footing, Leo and Piper this episode were pitch perfect from start to finish. Every scene they were in was perfect. They argue at the start, but in a good parenty way, in a jokey sort of I'm not taking any offense way. Leo takes the hint halfway through the episode when Piper gives him a little look to get out of there. And at the end, they have a little wholesome chat about being parents and about Wyatt. So I love that stuff in this episode. I love that stuff. The thing I was confused at, Phoebe's power to reflect things, and I was like, why did they put that? That was a weird scene to put in at the start of the episode. It just came out of nowhere. She was just like, I'll handle this. She goes out and she's reflects it back. It's just because at the very end of the episode she does it, and that's the climactic part of the episode in terms of action. And if they hadn't put that stuff in at the start, I'd be pausing it at the end going, whoa, since when can she do that? So I'm glad they did the thing at the start so that I paused it so I could verify with the source. And I'd asked to see her, but she's always trying to get me to do things. I don't trust her. But the source told me what the sitch was, and then at the end it wasn't such a surprise, although I'm still unclear whether she can do it anytime she pleases, And finally Richard, who saved the day with his potion. He had a simple potion that will cure Phoebe, and Paige didn't want to take it. But we've been setting up this story with Richard for so long that it's like a train that doesn't have a brake. And no matter what way you look at it, it's always going to end up in the same place. You can't stop it from happening. So I can't complain about Paige not taking the potion. I can't complain about anything, because we've been leading towards Richard having a problem with magic for so long that now he finally does have a problem with magic, as indicated by the final scene in this episode where he goes into the magic room and there's lightning and there's creepy music playing and he's looking evil, and it's like now we have a problem. Because let's face it, there was no problem before this episode at all. We were just told that there was. A little like how we got ahead of ourselves with Cole and Phoebe. Phoebe started treating Cole in a certain way before he started acting in a certain way, which was really off-putting to me at the time. I was feeling sorry for him. I was like, geez, he's doing all these she's not worth it, Cole. But then he turns into this real stalking jerk guy, which retroactively makes Phoebe's actions seem perfectly valid and perfectly reasonable. You know? Look how the way he turned out. Of course she was going to treat him like that before it happened. But there's a long, I can't wait to edit all that stuff. Because I'll be watching their relationship unfold a second time. And I'll be able to properly verbalize it then. My thoughts on that. But yeah, the Richard thing. You know? Again, hey, you could say Phoebe has this extrasensory perception. She's got this visions. She knew how things were going to go. So that's why she's pre-treating people. Like with Richard. She was the one, like 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 episodes ago, who was really getting a bad vibe from Richard. She was like, I don't like... he's got a problem with magic. I don't like him at all. What are you thinking, Paige? I'm going to stop you from being with him. Paige is like, could you lighten up? Could you let me make my own decisions? See, Phoebe sees into the future. She knows how the season's going. She knows where the story's going. So now that it eventually has happened, she can be like, I told you so. But everybody knew this was coming. Because otherwise, what was the point of talking about it in the other episodes? So what happens now? I mean, do we see Richard long term with Paige? It seems like they're destined to split after this, whatever is about to happen. Feels like he's going to go a real dark path with magic. Maybe we can save him, maybe we can't, but maybe the relationship is beyond saving. But I don't know. Again, that's not up to me. It's up to the writers and whether people think they have chemistry together and whether he's popular enough to stick around. And I don't know about that. My gut feeling is no. And my gut feeling with Jason and Phoebe is yes. I think Jason and Phoebe together are fine. They're not great. They don't have super chemistry. Not at all. Like, they don't. But they're fine. They're not offensive, together. They're not crazily out of... I don't know. He doesn't give her the... he doesn't have the intensity, But I'm fine with them sticking together. And now that he knows, it's going to be cool. Anyway. And the villain this episode, the king of the duplicative people, what were they called again? The Swarm? That was nonsense. Actually, and the Phoebe, what was the name? What was her name? From history? The famous name? Mata-Hari? That was just comedy, It was hard to take any of that seriously. That was the weakest part of the episode. Her being Mata-Hari and the king of all those Swarm people. I did kind of like the little set where they're going in the maze, the labyrinth. I like that. It was kind of, you could tell they were doing a lot with very little, going in circles and stuff. But it looked cool. I like it. But they were not a threat, They were fireball throwing people. But I never really got a sense that, apart from the fact that they multiplied every time you killed them, I didn't get the sense that we had to worry too much about them. Next episode is called The Legend of Sleepy Halliwell. Aww. I think that's a play on Sleepy Hollow. Who is Sleepy Halliwell? It's one of them. I guess we'll find out next time. Yeah. So that's it. I will see you for episode 14. And we'll talk more about how the stories are going to go. 3 relationships this episode.